Imagine wearing a prosthetic and being able to feel heat and even pressure. That's the goal of a custom electronic skin, Washington State University's newest development out of Pullman. To learn more about this scientific creation, we're joined by the researcher behind it, Washington State Professor Kyan Chu. Thank you for being here, Kyan.
Thank you for inviting me.
To start, where did the idea come from to make electronic skin?
Basically, I was born in doctors' families, so many of my family members that working in the medical fields. So basically, when I saw many patients like the amputees and also the spine cord injury patients, I had a dream that one day I can help them to fully regain their capabilities. So during my PhD and postdocs, I started working on flexible electronics. And then I think these things one day, I would like to make a full that bionic skin systems to help to fully regain patients' haptics, multimodal haptics. So that's the idea that have been working on years, and now we complete one of the critical and important steps.
Well, how do you replicate the sensation of heat and pressure for someone wearing this type of skin?
So basically, this is the first steps for the multimodal sensing part. So we actually apply the 3D printing and also the other manufacturing methods to interlace basically the pressure sensing pixels as well as the temperature pixels for multimodal sensing. Basically, this is a sensing part, and it's a freeform geometry mounted on the prosthetics, any freeform geometry on it. And when it touch to the external environment, that it can sensing their pressure, temperature simultaneously. And based on this information, we can identify what is the materials, what is the geometry or surface textures immediately and simultaneously. So these signals can help us to realize the amputee to identify the external environment accurately. But this, as I mentioned, it's a first step. In the future, we will continue working on the stimulation part. Basically, we are working on it.
Yeah.
So once we combine the sensing part, stimulation part, plus with the signal transduction part. So once the amputee using their the prosthetic to touch something, the stimulation part will stimulate their nerves on their remaining limbs. So I expect they can sense the the multimodal sensing completely and feel their limbs return back.
Wow. And Kyan, I want to ask you a little more about that impact. Is this emotional for people who have had a limb amputated, and have they had the chance to kind of be a part of this process so far? Can you kind of clarify that, the emotional aspect of this?
So basically, currently we are working on the first step of a sensing part, but I'm trying to establish a collaboration with the amputee. I visited the Spokane's the rehabilitation centers, and so I saw many amputees struggling for working better and also touching things. So I plan to, once the system fully bionic system is complete, I would like to work with these amputee to help them to regain the capability, working properly and efficiently, and touch things, feel their haptics and working the performance capability return back.
So
that's what I plan.
Amazing. Yeah. And how far away do you think this is from being?
I don't think that is not too far away, and in next 1 or 2 years, of course, I believe that our systems can complete. But as you know, that there is some like approval for the FDA or some things that may take time, and
Sure.
also the clinical trial. But
Sure.
I think in next 5-10 years, I hope our systems can help millions of the people, not only for amputee, but for other the people, for example, spinal cord injury patients, to regain their haptics and the sensing capabilities.
Oh, well, Cayenne, thank you for coming on the show and your wonderful explanations. We're wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And the world is remembering an icon.